there, beautiful viewers. I am rendering out a video, so my CPU is going to be like 93%. But it doesn't slow down my computer too much. Not at 100%, so obviously it's not going to crash and freeze a lot like my laptop or with 4 GB of RAM, for example. I did a video about what I dislike about Mac. So I was thinking, maybe I should do a video on what I dislike about Windows or Windows 8. But I like Windows, so the only thing I really dislike about Windows is that you can get viruses. But thinking about it, there is actually some stuff I dislike about Windows 8, particularly Windows 8. I use Windows 8, I like Windows 8, I use it as my everyday operating system. If it really bothered me and I really disliked it that much, I would have downgraded to Windows 7 or switched to Linux or whatever. But honestly, I've got ways to get around that I personally dislike about it, or just don't use those features. Yeah, I just only use the desktop. First thing I dislike is the retro start screen thing. I never use this. I even set it so when I log on, it only loads up desktop. You can do that on Windows 8.1. Yeah, I have no apps on it. I don't use the Windows Store. I have Twitter app, but I like how it notifies me in the corner of my screen saying sometimes it doesn't want to work. That's the only thing I use it for. I don't even use it. So, and this is something else I dislike. I dislike how it runs in full screen mode. And this, you can probably see why I don't use it. I only use Twitter in browser. It's like, doesn't look right on a desktop computer. On a tablet, it would look normal. On a laptop, it probably look a bit weird too. And I don't like how it runs in full screen mode and you can't run it in. I like on Windows 8.1 it minimises the taskbar. Windows 8, original Windows 8. This is what I mean. I want it to run like this. Like normal. I want it to run like this sometimes in normal Windows so I can snap it to the start. Well, actually, you can already do that. You can only snap it to start and run it full screen and hide the taskbar. I don't like running apps like that. It's like running Chrome like this. I don't like it at all. Yeah, it's quite cool how you can put it to the side, but that just looks absolutely weird and it's super glitchy by the looks of it. Oh, there we go. And also, I dislike, I don't know if this is just my computer or my Windows 8 or whatever, but you know when you go down here, like I said, I am rendering, so the computer might be a bit glitchy. There's some things I have installed on my computer. I don't know if it's just me or some of my things I install on my computer doesn't show up in this start menu, start screen or programs, which apparently they call it apps. A lot of them do show up here, but a lot of them just don't, which is pretty annoying. So, oh yeah, something else dislike. I don't know if you've noticed in my videos, probably not, because it never does it. This start button disappears sometimes, and I have to click the taskbar or something to get it back. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I can get that back. It could be the start menu I'm using. Yes, I use start menu in Windows 8 because I like the start menu. I've always liked the start menu. It's just not right not having one. This is called Start Menu 8. I'll put the link in the description if you want to go and download it. It shouldn't come with adware. I hate when programs come with fucking yeah, it's annoying. Basically, adware is like toolbars and stuff on your browsers, and I hate that. I know toolbars are dangerous, which is just adware. So yeah, all my programs show up in here as I expected, even when I type things in. There's something else I dislike about Windows 8. I don't know why the hell it's recommended for Windows 8. Windows Defender. Basically, it's Microsoft Security Essentials for Windows 8. It's worse than Microsoft Security Essentials. Like, for one, if you have no antivirus installed, it doesn't run in the background of your computer, like down here, like Microsoft Security. You would expect it to. Antiviruses do, like my Komodo does. My Komodo Firewall and Antivirus, my AVG does. Malwarebytes doesn't because it's the free version. This Windows Defender is absolute crap. I used to use it, as awkward as it sounds, because like I used to use McAfee, what came with my computer, which that's crap. But then I used my Windows Defender, it's crap. It picked up no viruses whatsoever. Every time I scanned with it quite a lot. But no. Then eventually I got Zone Alarm, AVG, then Komodo. Yeah, I've had switched through some antiviruses, and I've even used Microsoft Security Essentials in my life. So yeah, I don't recommend Windows Defender for Windows 8. I even made a video about it when I scanned with Zone Alarm for the first time and I had virus. Apparently Microsoft says Windows Defender is always turned on, but if you have other antiviruses installed, it's not. This is something else. I can't quite show you it. I can go in the control panel and show you. This is something that came in Windows Vista, and it's one thing I actually disliked about Windows Vista. I think everyone did. The UACs, user account control. I don't use this because even in Windows 10, Windows Vista and Windows 8, me and my dad, well, my dad's the same, we find this annoying. So, I always switch this off. It's probably not recommended, but I've got my antiviruses to protect me. And also the Microsoft Smart Screen, which is a Windows 8 thing. I don't dislike the Microsoft Smart Screen. It doesn't really bother me that much, only from downloading something Microsoft is not sure about. I don't really get that too much, so it's not so annoying like the UICs. That's from Windows Vista, from something I dislike that's probably going to be in every Windows. Something else I dislike about Windows 8 is the freaking charms bar. I set it not to do it when I put my mouse up. I don't need that charms bar when I've got the start menu, do what I am. And I go down here to go to my desktop, it pops out sometimes. I'm like, go away. Yeah, there's something else I quite dislike. Windows 8. And you're like, what? You know Windows 8 doesn't have the start menu. I did not download the start button. Oh shit! Thank you, didn't mess up my icons. I didn't mean to move my taskbar. It's not locked. Like, Windows 8 can be so confusing for some new users to Windows 8. Like, my dad, my mom, if she used it. I think Microsoft threw like a learning curve at you. I figured it out in no time, but probably because I'm kind of like good with computers and stuff. But, you know, it is a bit confusing for some users. I didn't like how it didn't have that there. Well, you know, the Windows Start button thing. So basically, that wasn't there on Windows 8. Then when you update to Windows 8.1, you have it. I don't think the Windows 7 one looks right on Windows 8, so I have the original Windows 8 one. But I wasn't talking about that, was I? I like the Windows logo though. Windows 8 logo goes with my operating. I think when you update to Windows 8.1, it's definitely better. Even with Windows 8, you couldn't set it so when you log on, you just have the desktop. You had to like log on and then you have the start screen. You couldn't change that on Windows 8, but I think Windows 8.1 is definitely a lot better. They put improvements on there, except from the start menu, but other than that, they made it a little bit easier. That should have been in the original Windows 8, in my opinion. Like the option to not have the start screen load up when you first log on and have the desktop. That's what I have it set to. I can see how people can not like Windows 8, to be honest. Like, well, Windows 8.1 is definitely better, so if you have Windows 8 and you've got it in like 2013, you still haven't updated to Windows 8.1, I definitely recommend you do, because there's some improvements and some things that are like easier to do now than it was before. That's what I did before. Bye!